everyone, it's Laura, and today I am at Snyder Brick Block Showroom with Greg Eisnoggle. He's our sales account manager for Design Homes. We're going to be talking to him about brick trends and about the customer experience here at the showroom, so come along. So we're here in the showroom. This is such a great tool for our clients. I've spent a lot of time here looking at samples for all our houses. Can you just give us a brief overview of the product offering we're looking at?
Sure. This walls here are our residential bricks that we have room to show. Of course, we have a lot more than this.
Yeah.
And as we keep going down here, we're still in the residential brick. We've got them separated by colors, so it kind of makes it easy for selections.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I think personally that selecting exterior materials is one of the harder parts of the selections process. So what suggestions would you have for someone to get that started?
Yeah. Well, if you come into our showroom, we can look around, you kind of get an idea of what you want, and we can always find addresses of the brick just so you can see it on the house, because you can't see the full range of a brick on these panels.
They're very small samples.
Soft, absolutely, absolutely.
The biggest trends that I'm seeing in exterior materials is black and white. That's Westonian with brick. And some of these more modern stones, the more stacked stones, is that what you're seeing too?
We've been selling a lot of the dry stack materials, and even the ledge stones, you can dry stack those too. And they like the linear look on the stones. And so the colors on the brick have been black, white, and gray. Good ones.
Okay, well, good to know we're on trend. And then with cultured stone, so cultured stone is Design Homes' go-to versus real stone. What are some of the benefits of cultured stone?
We carry 6 different brands of cultured stone, and there's hundreds of selections. And also just where you can use it and what you can do with it. You can take it inside. You don't need to, beef up the floor or anything for extra
Oh yeah, because
support.
real stone would be so heavy.
Yeah, it's so heavy.
Yeah.
And you don't need a foundation, so you can, that gives you, actually it makes the rooms a little bigger inside your house.
We love that too.
Yeah.
Win-win. So something to think about when you're selecting brick is the size. So I have learned a lot about this over the years. So queen size brick is Design Home standard, which Greg is holding with this Michigan brick. There are other sizes. So Greg, why would you use certain sizes in certain applications?
Okay. Queen size is cost effective, and most plants have switched. And like we have a lot of plants now that only make queen size. So the modulars just kind of went away.
Right, they're smaller, so it's a busier pattern where I think the queen size looks a little beefier on our elevations.
Correct. And then we also have Premier Plus out of Canada. And those are a 10-inch brick and just a different look.
Different look, more expensive, so an upgrade, but definitely that big beefy look and some different colors, but queen size I think is where it's at.
Right, correct.
So pigment and mortar is one of the things I like to play around with a little bit with our Design Homes houses and brick selections. I'm not sure that many people know that much about it to even know to ask the questions, but I've been using a lot of soft white mortar, but there is a trick to it to get it to look this bright and clean, right?
Correct, you got to use white sand with your mortar.
Yeah, because I think most people right now are kind of going for this very bright look, so a more blended look with the lighter bricks. So that would be key. But then you might be after something different, maybe like a contrast. You had pulled this sample too, which is a little bit darker.
Sure.
Sometimes we want to beef up that brick pattern.
And there's all kinds of mortar colors. There's blacks, tans. I mean, there's a whole reds, anything you want to do.
It's so fun. It's just a different way to make your exterior more unique. So I asked Greg to show us his favorite new product here in the showroom. So Greg, you chose these Eldorado options, right? Can you tell us more about them?
Yeah, the ledge cut 33, the dovetail, and the chalk dust. They're all cultured stone type materials, but the ledge cut's like the long linear, and it's a really pretty gray up.
I love the color, and I love the scale.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
And the dovetail it's really modern looking, and it's just a good looking look, and it's bigger pieces. And then the chalk dust is just like a cultured stone, but it's a brick.
Yeah,
and we've been doing fireplaces, and that's good playing to use the white mortar, white sand on.
Love it. So you're going to see this on one of our fireplaces very soon, I promise. It's so pretty. Well, Greg, I had such a good time at the showroom today. So when Tara and I send clients here, for an appointment, what should they expect for their experience and then follow up afterwards?
Okay, well, just have them call me. We'll set up an appointment.
Easy.
They'll come in, look at some brick and stone, and
Okay.
we'll set them out to look at it and see, hopefully they'll pick something.
I know, hopefully they find something good. And if you want to learn more about Snyder Brick and Block and the showroom hours, where do we do that?
Just go to the website, snyderonline.com.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for today.
Thank you for
Yeah.
coming in.